Chris. Zoe straightened, her free hand coming up to her heart. Bethany Ann agreed? Chris gripped his wife's hand tightly and swallowed. His eyes developed a slight sheen. We can have a baby? Link nodded with his best Grace and Wells smirk. Yes, congratulations. You're going to have a baby. I imagine you will need to get into the pod doc for a physical to see what needs to happen. Chris and Zoe Waters sat in the hard plastic chairs of the med unit, holding hands. Their expressions held shock, which warred with joy. I am already pregnant? Zoe gasped in disbelief. Adam and Tom had asked the technician to leave before speaking to the couple. Tom spoke earnestly and tried to reassure them. Yes, that is the good news. There is, however, bad news. I'm losing her, aren't I? Zoe couldn't hold back her tears, and Chris tightened his grip on her hand, his eyes filled with pain. This was Zoe's 5th pregnancy, and the grief had taken a toll on them both. Yes, Tom responded uncomfortably. But there is good news, Adam broke in. Yes, Tom agreed cautiously. There is? Chris asked in relief, as Zoe urgently pleaded. You can save her! Yes, Tom repeated. However, to do so, we will need to adjust her DNA to account for the chromosome issues we found. She will appear normal and develop on schedule physically, but aside from that, I can't state for sure what might be altered. There could be side effects that some consider are for the better, but others might call them a burden. She will be different from the other children, which might become more obvious as time goes on and will need to be monitored by us. Some possibilities are that she will have an increased IQ, supersensory perception, maximized memory recall, enhanced pattern recognition. I don't care about any of that, Zoe broke in fiercely. She's our daughter, and all that matters is if she will be healthy. Oh yes, Tom assured her. Optimized health and growth. I doubt she will even get normal colds and illnesses that others on the station catch before getting the treatment. Chris sagged in relief and embraced his wife as tears of happiness fell down Zoe's face. Will I be able to carry her to full term myself? We will do what we can to keep her in the womb as long as possible, and I don't think it will be a problem, Tom assured her. Even if she needs to be born within 2 months of your due date, she will be fine. The couple held each other and sighed in relief. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are very welcome, Tom answered. He paused before continuing anxiously. You must realize we can't do this procedure for everyone. You need to keep this information to yourself. If you tell anyone about being able to carry your baby where you previously could not, please only mention that the pod doc was able to fix the problem. You are welcome to tell her when she is old enough to make decisions on her own. Perhaps at 15 or, better, 21? Chris and Zoe solemnly agreed, and Chris added, Of course. We understand and very much appreciate your willingness to help us. Zoe, I am curious about something. You are certain your baby is a girl, and, while you are correct, we hadn't yet told you that. May I ask why you are so certain? Adam asked matter-of-factly. Because... Zoe straightened and wiped her tears with the back of her hand. Determined women who fight through adversity to become stronger run in my family. I have no doubt our baby will be the same. She reached down to gently touch her belly with a smile. Her baby would be gifted in more ways than one. Chris smiled at his wife with love in his eyes as he squeezed her other hand. We will name her Seraphina, our fiery angel. Zoe's eyes lit up. Oh, Chris, that's perfect. Seraphina Grace. The Empire will have a guardian angel watching out for her even after we are gone. Chris nodded slowly as he touched his wife's hand where she held it over her belly. Agreed. Perfect. Unknown location. Current time. Phina floated. In the air, in water, she didn't care. She felt at peace, young, and happy, sensations that felt oddly incongruent with her normal state. She blinked in confusion and looked around, but every view was a grayish-white landscape. Lightning briefly brightened everything. The plain in front of her stretched endlessly, empty of everything except a slight buzz in the air.